Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're super excited because today is our 300th episode of our Hetflix series. So last week we went through kind of the history of the channel and all the cool stuff we've made over the years. And the thing is, we've made a lot of really neat combos. We've shared them with 600 something videos now. But over time, there's been a few combos that have really stood the test of time, that have really been able to build on and make some crazy new stuff. So this week, we're gonna show you some of our latest and greatest combos, and I want your opinion. Which ones are gonna be the ones that we show for our 400th or 500th video? The ones that are really, really great and have a lot of future ahead of them. Let's dive in and check out the newest stuff. So for today's video, we're gonna start with the Desert Ghost Clown Pied. It was just a few years ago, we made the very first Desert Ghost Clown Pied, and we've come a long way since then with these latest combos. So we're gonna start with the DEU DG Clown Pied, and then we're gonna go to this amazing snake. Not our first time making the DEU DG Clown Pied, but this is gonna be a building block for a snake we're about to show you. It's so pretty because DEU puts all this pattern on the pied. It actually makes them low white every time. Which, you know, part of the greatest part of pieds is the fact that they have a lot of those big white patches, which makes them really visually amazing. The problem is the more white you have, the less pattern you have to work with different future combos, making them look in unique ways. But this snake is really, really, really beautiful, and we're about to layer some really cool stuff onto it. This next one is a little bit in shed for this video, but this is one of the most beautiful DG Clown Pieds we've ever made. This is the Leopard Orange Dream Desert Ghost Clown Pied. It has a phenomenal amount of color. It's really gorgeous, and although it's a little bit in shed, you can just see how clean and bright, bright orange it is. We have a little bit of pattern going through here. The little bit of black from the saddle is still showing up, but a lot of this is perfectly blank, bright orange pattern, and this is the girl we're growing up. We're really excited about for the future. This next snake is the most powerful clown combo we've ever made, and actually combines two of our most signature projects. This is the Pompei Batman, plus some other stuff. Let's take a look. When this snake came out, we were just absolutely blown away by the crazy blacks and just busy pattern, and it's just one of the coolest snakes we've ever made. And it doesn't have any recessives in it other than clown. So after shed testing, we got the results back, and it is a Pompei, so black pastel, red striped, yellow belly, Spotnose clown, plus leopard, which makes it a Batman, and Super Hurricane. And the Super Hurricane, I think, is what takes it to the next level. Now, we made a snake that was close to this just a few years ago, and we'll show you a little clip of it. And you can see a lot of the building blocks of this snake, but this one is the Super Hurricane version, and it is just so crazy. Now, the Hurricane project's been around a long time. We've made a lot of really awesome combos with it, as have others. It's the same as the Trick and the Blitz, but the Hurricane has, I think, just been developed a little bit further. And I just still think we're about just kind of getting into the really crazy combos that can be made with Hurricane clowns, and especially the super forms, which are just really, really next level when you combine it with the clown pattern and all the different codons that will make really great clowns these days. So almost 3 years ago, we made the first Hypo Desert Ghost Clown Pied, which is a huge milestone because it is a quadruple recessive. Really hard to hit, just took a lot of years, a lot of iteration, a lot of clutches to finally get it. Now this year we have brand new combos to show you with some new codons mixed into the Hypo DG Clown Pied. So this is the Orange Dream Hypo DG Clown Pied, and we were able to get a boy. We were so excited to get a male in this project, and this is so pretty. Now, compared to the regular Hypo DG Clown Pied, the orange is just off the charts. And in my opinion, this is the perfect amount of pattern to have on a pied because it's 50-50, kind of evenly distributed throughout the body. And that's not easy to get them that way because it is very random. But you can just see the orange from the OD, the Desert Ghost brightening everything up, the clown head and pattern, of course that pied pattern as well, and then the Hypo giving kind of this translucent, kind of frosted look throughout the entire animal. This is one of my favorite of the year, and I'm really excited to share with you. The last new combo for the Hypo DG Clown Pied is this beautiful Spotnose DG Hypo DG Clown Pied, and you can see it's extremely high white. Let's talk about why. So Spotnose and pied has kind of been a known thing for a long time. It makes them extremely high white. And it's a little bit of a negative, right? Because like we were saying, you know, beautiful white snakes that are very popular. But at that point, you really can't do a lot with projects as far as producing different colors, different versions of it, different patterns, because you have so little the pattern to work with. Now, for years, I wondered, well, if I put Enchi and Spotnose into a clown pied, how much pattern can I get back? Or how much pattern can I get into any kind of Spotnose pied with Enchi? And here's kind of the answer. And it took me making a quad recessive to finally hit on a snake to be able to see for myself. The reality is that even with Enchi, Spotnose still has pretty much just a head pattern, in this case, one saddle. Now this snake, you can see we have a little emoji face on there. This snake is not that impressed with itself. It's kind of a frowning meh face. I think it's a beautiful snake though, and this is a little boy. And now the next part of the experiment will be to make this super Enchi version of him, which typically are even more reduced pattern. So yeah, a beautiful little snake, and again, a quad recessive to finally see one of my experimental questions over the years about these combos. And yeah, there's the answer. So this video is sponsored by Cltch, which is our ball python collection management software. We absolutely love Cltch and depend on it every day. In fact, it's really key to making some of these combos that we're showing you. Because of our gene engine, it makes suggested pairings based on odds. Let's figure out what the best and most effective combos to make in order to have the best chance of hatching something really great, like the ones we're showing in this video. Be sure to check it out yourself. We have a 30-day free trial in the description below. And let's get back to the cool combos. So we've been working the Exanthic DG Clown project for a long time, but this year we finally hit some different combos of them. There's the two that we've been definitely looking forward to, especially the Spotnose Exanthic DG Clown. All right, so two brand new combos. We showed this one off just a couple weeks ago on the Pastel video, and this is Pastel Orange Dream Leopard Exanthic DG Clown. She's amazing and just great. We were always wanting to see how that leopard pattern showed up. We knew it'd bring some nice contrast, some nice solid back striping, and the pastel honestly brightens this snake up so much. Plus the OD. We had to shed test to find the OD in this one because, again, you're looking at little levels of brightness as you bring more genes in. But this is the one that we've been looking forward to, starting to layer on the very first Spotnose Exanthic DG Clown combos. And this thing turned out absolutely amazing and so much every bit as good as we hoped, because the Spotnose is the stepping stone to so many of the really iconic clown combos we have right now. You know, even if you go all the way back to the Batman, but even the Pompei and some of those other crazy ones, like the one we just showed you that had the Super Hurricane Pompei Batman, like so many genes in it, right? That would be amazing as a black and white snake with some really, really light pattern and really nice dark Dalmatian spots all over it. So this is also, girl, another little stepping stone to move this project forward, and we're really excited with the Exanthic DG Clown combos will go in the future. So this next one is a new trait that we've been working with called the Cosmos. Now this is first produced by Ralph at Reptizon over in Europe, and he's made some insane stuff with it. This year we're just starting to get some of our really great combos with it, including this awesome female. So this girl is a leopard Spotnose Cosmos Desert Ghost. So one recessive, 3 incomplete dominance, and just look how beautiful this girl is. I just love all the spots all the way down. This one would also be amazing as an Exanthic because just those spots against a pale background will look amazing in black and white. I just love how the Cosmos brings in a ripped up pattern. You know, normally it's a heavy pattern snake, some really dark lines going all over the snake, almost like a Batman, right? But with the Cosmos, you have that pattern completely ripped up into spotting all the way down. And I think this is gonna grow up really, really well because of the huge contrast between the pale tans of the body and those black spots all the way down. I also love how it kind of transitions down the body between some kind of standard pattern, and it becomes more and more spotted and more broken up all the way down to the tip of the tail where the spots almost disappear. It's a really cool interaction. I was super excited to see it when it hatched. So our last snake is one of my favorite projects, and I just had to give a shout out to this project, even though the snake is very slightly in shed right now. So the Hypo Desert Ghost Clown project has just absolutely wowed me this year. I've been working on it a long time and I've always loved it, but the combos it's throwing are just on another level, and I'm just really loving it. So this is the Black Pastel Spotnose Yellow Belly Hypo DG Clown. She's starting to get some great size and color on her, and you can still see it through the shed a little bit. I just love the pattern. Of course, Desert Ghost Clown has been just taking the industry by storm for a while because they're so clean, and we love the clown combos. Desert Ghost takes it to another level. And the hypo gives it a whole nother level of brightness and translucence, and just it plays with your eye because you can see all these different colors and patterns coming in. The hypo stuff is really, really critical, it seems like, on the black pastel DG Clown combos, because that when you get that translucence, there's almost like a pale blue or purple lavender kind of in the pattern. And we're just loving how this is turning out. We can't wait to keep adding some more stuff and finding the perfect combos with this palette. So guys, tell me what you thought. That's a few of my favorite combos we've made recently, and a lot of them are just stepping stones on projects that we established 10, 15, 20 years ago. And it's amazing to see how far it's come today. I can't wait until we're looking at this 10 more years down the road and we're thinking, wow, those were just the beginning of some of those combos. We had no idea where it was gonna go. Let me know in the comments below, which of the projects are you most excited about? Which ones do you think are the most pleasing to your eye or headed the right direction? Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for following us on this journey of 300 videos, and I look forward to talking to you in number 301.